Hello dude and dudettes, and welcome to Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sisters Edition. Now, I don't know if anybody... Oops, no, I don't want to see the cutscene again. I've already set the default language to Japanese because honestly, the English dub... These are supposedly sisters. They're young. And the English dub sounds like they're freaking 20 years old. Now, I've always had problems with the United States or any place in English company trying to outsource Japanese games, and it's the fact that they can't hire good voice actor for Jack Diddley Squad. Now, I don't know what it's in the happenings in behind the scenes of how they go through their, hiring selection process, but I know in Japan, because I read a lot of shit, and I also go to Japan like a couple of times now, that they have, I honestly think they are English interns around the age of, teenagers, but in Japan it might be a bit more or less, and maybe it's just me being so used to Japanese games and stuff that I'm just more in tune with the Japanese voices, that they're younger voices sound more young as opposed to American or any English people. Like English people, they're young. It's either like in between the teenagers or instantly they suddenly become adult young kind. Ah, God, cutscene again. So I played the first one of this game and it's been a while. I have vague memories of the game. This game has been sitting in my library for quite a while and I was like, okay, you know what? I've been playing so much games, I don't know what to record anymore. I'm playing YouTube Live, it's coming up. I've been playing Duelist getting all of the Blissing Hosts. Been playing a lot of Overwatch, but Overwatch, there's really not much content to record on. Besides, I have a little plan coming up, but I don't know if that's going to be coming to fruition. If it does come to fruition, you guys will be probably the first one to see that Overwatch video. So I was like, going through the Steam library, like, I got these games on sale a long time ago, and they've been sitting here for a long time, and I've gotten around playing them because things happening at work, other games releasing, and finally, like, there's nothing to play, like, on my Steam library. Is like empty, and like, there's nothing on console I want to play either. So I was like, you know what? Let's do this. And begin. Yay. Holy shit, too much. Wait, an Afro and Pippin? Nep-Gear eye mask. Anime collaboration set. So much stuff. So, the prelude to the end. Ooh. And gear activating. So, these are the goddesses, the original goddesses. I say original, I say the first one probably. And each of these goddesses reside on their own industry, per se. Purple heart, black heart, green heart, and white heart, I believe? I don't remember exactly. Did this happen number 1? I don't remember at all. But I must say, for one thing, the animation is not that bad. Because this is supposed to be, I believe, a PSP, PS2 game. It is kind of ominous and scary. Is she having a bad dream? Again, it's supposed to be a sequel to 1. I don't remember 1 ending like this. But then again, I have such piss poor memory. As I've stated in many of my goddamn videos. Game industry. So, game industry, as the word implies, is the game industry, So there are 4 industries. The first one is Planet? Platoon? Neptune. There we go, Neptune. Which is supposed to be Sega games. I've never played a Sega console because, you know, poor back then, and the best thing I could afford was Nintendo. So there's Lowy, which, as you may kind of figure out, is the Wii as Nintendo. And then there's Last Station, PlayStation, Sony. And then Leanbox, Xbox. I was not reading this. I have to read it when I go through editing, but I like how the one thing I liked and disliked about the game was like the amount of dry humor in this game. Welcome to the game industry graveyard. Ooh. IF and Compa were companions of Neptune from the first game. God, I just don't remember anything. I did like the combat in this game because it's like somewhat free flowing. I see. So the left is Compa and the right is IF. Oh sure, just a couple of broken consoles left and right. It's not that scary, you know. So do I get to play as Compa and IF for now? Histy! Whose time passed to go to rest for eternity. So will I find the Commodore here? Oh, were once inhabitants? So what are we looking for here? So the main character was Neptune from the first game. She has a sister called Nep-Gear and the nickname was Nep-Nep. What the shit? Oh, by the way, I also realized the little difference, like their bodies are slightly animated as well, which is different from the first game. Or they were animated in the first game as well. I don't remember. Again, it's always my brain not having good memory. And the story, as her name implies, is, you know, the recorder of the record keeper of whatever. Shock crystal I have prepared for you. Crystallized power. Ooh. But they die somewhere, they end up here, so that's interesting. Well, this is a big graveyard. I've seen a lot of weird tentacle things and a lot of monitors, and that eye in the middle, the green object thing, Bob. You know. Ooh, someone's voice. Sounds like Purple Heart. I apologize if people write English dubs, but for me, it's my game. I want to experience this, and I really don't like the English dubs. It's some of them okay, some of them are pretty good, but the rest of them are way off, just way off, dude. Nepu. So I like also how this game has a little bit you know, it realizes it's like bashing against itself. You know how in fantasy games where the less armor you wear, the more revealing you are, the more defense you get. Well, in some games, and this game kind of goes off like that. Nepu-Nepu, Kiki. Very sexy poses and all those bondages. And they've been restrained like this for 3 years. I don't know about you, but my mind is going through very bad things right now. How's she still out cold? She even said your name, their eyes are open. CFW judge. Who is it? Whoa. He looks awesome, dude. Okay. Of course it'll be Nep-Gear because this game is called the Sisters Edition. Her name is Nep-Gear. Oh, IF is getting beaten. This guy's too strong. He looks really awesome, dude. What? Your butt up the sky and your face eating the dirt? Yeah! EX, it's been so long since I played, I don't remember Jack Diddley squat. Let's see, EX to unleash special EX drives, yeah, I remember that. Slightly. That full bar EX drive, yeah. EX, kinda remember this, I kinda don't. Wait. EX bar is 1 bar, right? You might not notice EX, yes. Tutorial's over. So this game takes in the battle system takes form in free roam turn-based style thing. Assuming the game does, properly load. Hello? I think the game crashed. Great! And I am back. Wow, I say I am back. It actually has been almost an entire day that I actually came back to this now after all those crashes. I looked everywhere for fixes. Finally, someone replied to me. I tried 4 or 5 different fixes. It was ridiculous. And finally, the last one worked. Apparently, this port, for some reason, is not capable of Windows 7 or Windows 8 or 10 or whatever. So I had to manually set this to be compatible with XP. And then voila, the game works. How do I know? Because I actually checked this and then I was like, finally I'm done. And then I went to go eat dinner and then the day passed and yeah, it's working now. Yay, it's working. Nep-Gear. She uses an awesome. Is that a gun blade? Sorry, but my lore on Neptune is not pretty good, as some people would actually may or may not know, so who cares? But that gun blade is awesome, dude. And she has butterfly wings. So the combat system in this game where it's turn-based, you have your movement range and you get to attack enemies that's within this range, but since I can't, and it seems to be telling me that I must use an EX skill, because at the top, at the right, it's like, hey look, you cannot use SP, you cannot attack, you cannot defend, but you can only use an EX Drive. So, EX Drive it is. Celestial Severus. It's my turn. I'll remove the limiter on my MPBL and attack with my super cool combo. Effect movement down for the enemy. Nice. Alright. Let's do it. He's taking no damage. Look at her. Now I must say that doesn't seem overly cool as opposed to Purple Hearts and everyone else's, but it's, I guess it fits her for her, you know, being a cute mascot-ish character.
コンパ、ネプコたちはまだなの？全然起きる気配がないです。
I still want to point out that they've been asleep for 3 years in that way. It's kind of, you know, awkward.
もしかしてシェアクリスタルの力が足りなかったのでしょうか？
Oh right, thanks, Sisty.
そんな、それじゃどうしようもないじゃない。このままじゃ私また負けちゃうの。やだよ。 そんなもういい弱いやつの相手などつまらぬまとめて吹き飛べ
Very interesting line. It's raising a death flag for you, Mike. Every villain who uses that line is just bound to lose.
そうだあのクリスタルの力を使えばお願い間に合って
What are you gonna do? He's constipated. What did she do? Did she just use that crystal as like a, you know, flashbang?
聞いてるやるじゃないネプギア間に合ったの
Really?
キアちゃんしっかりするですどうしたのよ
Now is not the time to talk. Run away! Once my retinal systems come back on. My retinal systems. I don't understand why the subtitles not just say Nep Gear, and when Kompa says Gear-chan, Gear adding the chan suffix basically means it's like, you know, a cuter way of calling someone who's younger than you. Instead it's, they say as Gigi, like, like, I don't know if they could like maybe, you know, ponder a bit more how to do this kind of dialogue. Whatever, right? No, you're just weak.
結局助けられたのはこの子だけだったわね。おまけに割れちゃったですね。シェアクリスタル。これじゃあもう女神さんたちを助けられないです。
Oh, guess we'll find new one.
落ち込まないでください。ネプギアさんを助けられただけでも十分な成果ですよ。イストワール様。 私たちはこれからどうすれば
Still can't believe it's been 3 years.
プラネトゥーヌに戻ってきてください。ね、それに3年前に何が起きたかも伺わなくてはいけません。
Divine Orat to sorry, I can't read for piss.
おはようございます。
I honestly don't know, like, that little accessory on top of Nepgear's head, is that supposed to be referencing to anything of Sega? I just don't know. Like, again, I don't have Sega consoles ever. and tried to look online for, you know, references like the Sega Saturn. Like, it doesn't seem, you know, right. So I don't understand. Anyways, that's a really cool background room. Like, is that like a conference room or throne room? How long? Was it another 3 years?
もうお体はよろしいのですか？はい、もう大丈夫です。私、申し訳ありませんでした。すべての責任は私にあります。皆さんを無謀な戦いに行かせてしまって。
Well, maybe you should have a backup plan.
そんな、イースンさんは悪くないです。私の力が足りなかったから。聞かせていただけますか？3年前、業界墓場で一体何が起きたのか。
So they flooded the game Industry Graveyard? And it took them 3 years to find them? Whatever.
はい。嘘？女神たちがたった一人相手に負けたっていうの？信じられないです。あんなに強い女神さんたちが。
Not enough level ups.
それで、あれからゲーム業界はどうなっちゃったんですか？私たちが負けてから3年も経っちゃってるんですよ。事態は深刻です。
ASIC.
犯罪組織マジェコンヌの脅威は世界中に広まり、
Now what would that
そ
reference
の名
up
を知ら
for?
ない人は一人もいません。コピーツールマジェコンヌ普及率も8割以上。
Oh, piracy. Oh my god. So ASIC is probably like internet or something. Because the internet has been, you know, for a long while now, it's still been going on. Like, you know, it's not as bad anymore because the companies have gone their way to try and prevent piracy. But there is, I mean, it's still going on rampant. It's just not as ridiculous. 3 years to make.
まあ進行すべき女神が捕まってるんじゃ仕方ないっちゃ仕方ないけどね。
But yeah, like even when I was younger, I, you know, pirate games off the internet because, you know, it's no money again, and it's, you know, free games. Who wouldn't want to do it? But nowadays, like I said, companies have made precautions. Nintendo has made precautions. Sony has made precautions. Microsoft as well. But in the end, there are still, you know, emulators, hacks, piracy is still, it's still going. Just not as, you know, predominant now.
そしてマジェコンヌの目的は
The deity of sin.
このままの状況が続けば、それも時間の問題かと思われます。
Great. So what would the sin be? Pirating?
いいえ、まだ手はあります。私たちにはまだネプギアさんをはじめとした女神たちの妹、女神候補生が残されています。私ですか？私以外にも女神の妹が？
Oh, what happened?
そうです。女神の代わりにシェアを集められるのは女神候補生だけ。
By shares, they mean, you know, beating up enemies, doing stuff, and making people like you. It's
人々のシェアを少しずつ繰り返
awkward
していけ
and
ば、
a weird sense in a way.
それに属する人たちも弱体化していくはずです。お姉ちゃんの代わりにシェアをできるの？私に。
Let's do it. You're cute enough.
お姉ちゃんのことは助けたい。
You know what's weird about Nepgear's sister, which is the protagonist of the other game, Neptune? In her child form, like this child form, she's carefree, outgoing, kind of ditzy. But once she transforms into her HDD form, Purple Heart, she's all serious, mature, and like she doesn't do all those, you know, childish stuff anymore. So weird. But these sisters are, you know, different. They still retain their personality. So like, guess I don't know how to say about it.
そんな悠長な作戦で大丈夫なんですか？ こっちがシェアを取り戻すより向こうがシェアを広める方が早かったら意味ないし。
Well, we'll just have to beat them at the game, right?
そうです。みんなから信仰されてた女神さんでも負けちゃった
Yeah,
で
it's
す
been
し。
3 years.
そしてもう一つ、各国にいるゲーム
Yeah, this is the mascot.
その力を借りるのです。
Oh my god.
ゲームキャラ？
Huh?
古の女神様たちが生み出した世界の秩序と循環を
Oh god, it's like Pac-Man, Mario and stuff.
彼女たちは各国の土地に宿り、そして有事の際にはその時代の女神を助け。そんな方たちがいたんですか。ですが正確な詳細
Are they
は
legendary Pokemon where no one ever knows where they are, but once you go find them, they're there?
今もプラネテューヌのゲームキャラの行方を追っているのですけど、皆さんには情報が入り次第お伝えしますので、ネプギアさんのリハビリにもなるでしょうし。そうね、3年も捕まりっぱなしだったんだし、少しは体に
Yeah, that EX move was pitiful. It did 0 damage.
ちょっと聞いてるのネプギア？はい、聞いてます。ではよろしくお願いします。
End gear.
これは N ギアです。便利な機能が満載の万能デバイスなんですよ。
What's that thing in Pokemon?
と冒険の役に立ちます。
The gear app, whatever. This is like when I see gear and gear. There we go. Support effects. The support thing is so awkward. Basically, you pair part of with another character, provide support, and they get more happy with each other, and you do more abilities. I never really got into the system because it was like I just play along, and then I just don't remember it either. It's just so weird. Anyways, right. Well, the game crashed. No, the game will not crash. Thank goodness. So, what now? Yay. She'll get some more work I can guild. And then suddenly, no more voiceovers. I mean, sure, the budget isn't that high, most likely, but it's... if you're gonna do it, might as well do it until the end, seriously. This is still, you know, a story cutscene. Hey, guild work. Take a quest, do a job, return it. Same old, same old. Hello, we would like to sign up for some fun work, please. Fun work? Oh, Kompa, she's so innocent and naive. Only one work order. What a coincidence. Are we gonna take it because it's easy? Of course. Doogles. Mr. Doogles. I think Doogles are those slimes. How will you not be ready for it? You're a freaking CPU candidate. You've been destroying things. Yes. I know how to do this. Ugh. Whatever. I'll remember this as I go along. Okay, excuse me when I had to lower down the volume because it was like, ow, my ears, and oh my god, the shares are even worse than before. Platoon was only at 3%, offwards at 81, holy shit. So, this is Platoon, this is Lean Box, as some people who knows about Xbox seems like that. What the heck? This is La Station. And this is Loey. Look at it, so childish looking and stuff. What is these? Dialogue? What the hell are you? Why the hell do you have whatchamacallit, Neptune's hair? jump, jump, boing. Oh my god, he's... Oh, I get it. Neptune, whenever she jumps, she always says those things. Boing, boing, jumping, jumping. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Saturn Shiro. Are you all having fun? Yup. Whoops. God damn it. Miss Manuel. Ah, Miss Manuel. I'll be giving you tips on the best play this game. Bye. Nep FC chairman. Looking for members to join the Nep-Nep fan club. Well, this person had the clothes of Neptune. His hair reminds me of Lahar from Disgaea. Maybe because it's you. Yes. He realizes it. He realizes it. There's a lot of information. I'm just gonna go through all of these. Can I really do it? Believe in yourself, Nep Gear. You can do it. Heading out with Gear. Is she blocking? 3 years is a long time. Oh look, there's voiceovers here. This doesn't. Mine is blown. Whoops. Yeah, IF used to be full-time working with the guild, and when she met Neptune, decided to, you know, turn to a part-time job and go out on adventures with Neptune. No, it's not only about you. Although IF is one of the top agents. Espionage, generally. I like guild stuff. Espionage is not guild stuff. Assassinate people. Wow. Yeah, the guild only exists in... Well, actually they exist everywhere else, but, you know, her guild does this kind of thing. Took you 3 years. It's also fascinating that you didn't age at all in those 3 years. Yeah! Oh, that's nice. I don't remember that being a thing in the other game. And more information again. Gear is safe now. Just other CPUs, including Nep, left. Hang in there, Nep. Seriously, is she blocking? Nep Gear always has bruises. I'm worried about her. I hope she isn't trying too hard. There's a girl with a giant ass needle. Oh look, and now there's no voice. Interesting. I mean, I don't know why I'm putting us out on like games, but what exactly did you two try to save us in the first place? You're working to write the guild under his story, so I understand, but I have got our life as a nurse to consider. I mentioned to her in the passing that I was gonna save everyone and that she insists go with me. She forced you to let her come? The spider. Oh yeah, she's very stubborn. Kampa's one major point is like she's extremely stubborn. Once she decides on something, she goes with it. Nep-Nep. She always fights for us even when she gets all brown and bruised like a big banana. What? That's why. D-bag. I wonder if that D stands for a very bad word. Yo, D-bag here. Love me, bros and brodettes. Hey, dude and dudettes, yeah! The vice chairman of the Nep-FC. The chairman's legs are gross. Those legs, that hair. Nope, no can't do it. Then why are you with them? I miss Manuel. Blah blah blah, you're useless. Okay. Let's go for a little bit more and go through this place. There's always fun to be had in dungeons, however, be aware you're gonna save points while exploring a dungeon. When you approach the icon shown above, an event will occur, right? Yeah. That's not my first rodeo. Let's see. The camera speed seems kind of slow. I like my camera speed super fast, dude. Okay. This should be good enough, right? Okay, test 1. Wait, that's a sword attack. Test 1. Oh god. She's exactly like Neptune. Sorry, jump. Hey. Oh god. Why? Oh, the thing I'm doing right now is like a scanner to find hidden items. What's this bridge? Oh, it's broken. Dugos. Yep. Come on, just Dugos. They're easy. They're just slimes. Yeah, I know. Right. Why is hit count focus, raw strength, guard breaking? Yeah. When they guard break, you do extra damage to them, so it's pretty good. A good thing to do. Once you guard break them and use a skill, it's awesome. All right. Whoop, okay. Can I? Yes, here we go. Let's see. And that dude's dead. Mirage dance, defensive cheer. Ooh. I continue to slice the enemy during a cute dance with this attack. Honestly, it makes me dizzy, so please don't use it all the time. Fuck you. Oh, let's use it. That's pretty cool. Go jellies. Dogo's running. They're running away. It's hopping away. They're surrounding a Dogo to murder it. Oh god, reinforcements. You're asking how do I to translate them? Because I don't know. I'm just so used to games that I can, like, you know, hear things and be able to translate. I have a level of intelligence that I can understand things at first glance, but yet I'm stupid. I just don't understand how. Are they fusing? They fused. Now I was like, I was about to say King Slime, and you know. Yeah, they combined. Oh, sure. Relying on freaking HDD form. Hard drive divinity. Yeah, HDD. What about SDD though? SSD actually, solid state drive. I wonder if this will ever appear in the game. I have just loved their HDD forms for all the goddesses because she's like she's kind of like a fangirl. She can't do it yet. What? Yeah, let's beat it up. Do goes guard points. Yup. XP. Note that enemies recovered you. I know. See, the bottom right there. When this gauge is depleted, the enemy enters into guard break status, it will take more damage. I remember things. I'm not completely. Holy shit, it's huge. Alright, let's have you do a troulette again. Whee! Is it dead? Yep, that was easy. I got more memory. 64 megabytes. Holy shit. 64 megabytes. That's like what? Nowadays, that's like at most 20 songs? That was easy. I'm sure it's big, but it's still a stupid slime. Stop being so sad. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this video here. Please join me on this adventure of going through Neptune's story, Nepgear's story, and generally just have fun, and we talk about the nuances of this game as we go along. My name is Lazy Joe. Like if you liked it, subscribe for more for these cute little girls, and I'll see you all on the next video. And a goodbye. Bye bye. Yes.